The British colonial placed the North at the peak of power have been indebted to them, Bashir El-Rufai. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. A few hours ago, Bashir El-Rufai, the son of the Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, while sharing on his official Twitter handle, has recommended the British colonial establishment for placing the North at the peak of power in Nigeria many years ago. Exactly. Nigerians, now this thing that they talk, this is what is making a whole lot of people, he's saying it like this. Meanwhile, in another region of the country, they are saying it as the British did them dirty by making some people feel inferior to others. You know the detail. While sharing on his Twitter, on the official Twitter handle, Bashir El-Rufai made it known that the British colonial establishment placed the North at the peak of power in Nigeria, and for that reason, he will always be indebted to the British royal crown and the method of indirect rule for his people and his dear monarchs. Bashir El-Rufai made his statement while sending his tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth, who died at the age of 96 after 70 years on the throne. Bashir El-Rufai posts with thus: "The British colonial establishment placed the North at the peak of power in my dear country. For that, I had always been indebted to the British royal crown and method of indirect rule for my people and our dear monarch. Rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth." The death of Queen Elizabeth has put many people across the world in a sorrowful mood as they took to social media platform to send their tributes. Okay. Now, the question I'm going to be asking Bashir El-Rufai is that, okay, as she puts in her for the peak of power, as she puts in her, I beg, what's in her do? That's the next question. You coming out to say, oh, you are forever indebted to her. Killer fish, waiting I use this power do. Waiting I don't use and do. The worst of all is, in the North, they're the worst hit. Insecurity, and then carry the bigger share of insecurity. Not being enlightened, the human capital resource, not being enlightened, not being better, and then carry the bigger share. So tell me, waiting it can't be, say, you give person power, you don't use the power better than, you don't even use them better in life. I don't even want to go deep into this discussion. Thank you. Okay, really, what have you been doing with power since 1960? How have the populace failed? How far the populace fed? A good question. That is what I'm saying now. Let him come outside and say it. Nothing but terrorism, killer harassment, poverty, and begging in the name of Islam. Uncle, they'll come for you. They'll come for you. With or without power, you will still meet your doomsday. Food for thought. They use this to suffer their people. My dear, that's what I'm saying. Waiting I use I'm doing, I be the cocoa. The so-called power. Kilefiche. Yes, you should be indebted and grateful because they knew you are intellectually bankrupt and mentally retarded. They knew your region would amount to nothing if they did not shit that goalpost when the game was on. Even now, your people are still giving the lowest cutoff to get admitted into the university. They never reach like that to make make violence, make blood no touch me. Okay. This boy with his opportunistic life will not stop stewing rubbish. Well, it is not a fault. Go your fault there. It's a get. Go your fault there. He was born into where everything is given. It was like the Lord has prepared for you, everything you need. It was like everything you need was given to you. So some of the times when he comes out to talk, he lacks, he never chop life like me and you. You never go through life. Let me say some make some 30 minutes talk. I go say, listen this one no. Clear. Avegi, you don't know anything. You don't know what people have been through. Alright. What have you achieved with that? Everybody is asking what you have achieved with that. Has the power benefited your people? The North is like the United Kingdom now, but enjoy your North as the British enjoy their United Kingdom. Everybody here is asking, what did they not come do with the power? What did they not come do with the power? What did they not come do with the power? Now, wow. Alright, true. The British monarchy actually rigged the first Nigerian election in favor of the friends of the British, the Fulani, and compelled them to occupy the military as a buffer to keep Nigerian power forever. They committed a lot of atrocity all over the world in the name of colonization, and many regions of those world are still suffering the effect up to date and beyond. Do you now see the reason why that particular Nigerian professor who is abroad came out to say what she said? These people did dirty. People Isha, Ika. They did us wicked. I am telling you, wickedness is spelt in everywhere they go. Some people have been able to break free from it, while some people, just like Nigeria, have not. Alright. Where were the North when Sir Louis Ojukwu was driving Queen Elizabeth around? Shameless son of a terrorist and face like it. He never reached like this, so he never reached that way that go dey insult him and save and beg. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. The British people gave the power to the North so that they can loot the country. And with all the power given to the Northern people, they are still the most poor region in Nigeria. Power without knowledge is useless. Freedom without knowledge is useless. You're absolutely correct. Allow the Northern region to rule this country for another 100 years and they will still be in perpetual poverty. They will bomb their people completely. Their children will not go to school. This is the work of the British. May the Queen rest in peace. This man don't give jabs, he threw some jabs. They did it so that they might change from being vampires animals. But they say they want to remain goats in Zuma and Asorok. What else shall we do? Haba. It never reached like that too. Well, we have... Okay, let me continue. That is why you and your generation will suffer for turning Nigeria into a terrorist nation. Please, don't blame the already spoiled child, but the father. Snake begets snake. Bashir El-Rufai has no moral. Sincerely, we dey talk about people who are supposed to come as I come dey talk. He no even reach. The guy no rich at all. He no rich because everything was handed over to him. Unlike we now, we don't see the good, we don't see the bad, we don't see the ugly. So one thing I'm going to say to the people of Nigeria, two things are involved. The Queen's death is either you keep grieving over it and keep saying that what they did to you is not good, it's bad, and you keep that bitterness in your mind, or you tell yourself that look, this woman, yes, she did us dirty, so what? Even Nigerians continued in doing their self dirty. So the thing is, allow her death to, keep you in captive, just like, a lot of people have been, or allow her death. Break the youth, as in let us tell ourselves, it is time to put an end to whatever they did in our country. Let us choose wisely. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.